Hello, 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 my ninja warriors. So, today we are going to start with indefinite integration, and you know what? This was one of the most requested session also because of a couple of things. Number one is this is the beginning or basic building block for your integral calculus, and you know what? Integral calculus is one of the highest weightage subunit, I would say. I mean, whole calculus is high weightage, but if I talk about specifically integral calculus, so there are two major chapters which are highest weightage. One of them is definite integration, another is differential equation. Now, these two chapters are solely dependent on integration, specifically indefinite integration. Okay, so yes, if I am live, if I am audible, if I am visible, first of all, do let me know in the chat box. So we are going to start indefinite integration today. Okay. Now, before I tell you the details that how are we going to go about indefinite integration, here is my brief introduction. My name is Namrata, and I have over a decade of teaching experience in both online and offline. And you know what? Out of so many students ask me, ma'am, what's your favorite topic? What's your favorite chapter? So I would say that calculus, I feel, is very close to me. And in that also, integral calculus is something which I absolutely enjoy teaching. So indefinite integration, I am very sure that you are going to enjoy learning with me as well. Okay. And also today, we are going to go very easy, very chill pill. Basically, we are going to go with the concept building part today. Okay. We are going to go about the concept building part. So basically, again, indefinite integration is all about solving so many problems. Make sure that you have pen and paper, plenty of space to solve. So I am going to give you so many problems, so many mini problems, asking concept builder problems to solve. Okay, so shall we start? I can see Mohammed over here. I can see Penta Teja over here. I can see Tanmay. I hope you will clear my problems. I'm not sure about the one-on-one doubt session, but yes, if you listen to this session, then automatically indefinite integration, mostly doubts will be cleared, but you have to keep the patience because indefinite integration is a very big chapter. But don't worry because your ninja ma'am is here. Okay, so today's session is going to be all about concept building. Now tomorrow also we have a session, right? Tomorrow what we are going to do is we are going to dive deeper. Okay, so today we are going to focus on integration by substitution. There are various techniques also. Okay, also please understand that to clear definite integration, differential equation, area under curve, basically the upcoming chapter, indefinite integration cannot be ignored. Okay, so shall we start? Just give me a green signal if we can start the session. Yes, 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 everybody. Okay, all righty. Yes, Sigma boy, good evening. Hello Anushka. Hi Vaishnav. Hi everybody, Tanmay Shetty. Anybody else joining in? Make sure the moment you enter today's session, you have to smash the like button. Okay, ready? Give me a big thumbs up so that we can start. Understand that now let me tell you one more thing, that to understand indefinite integration, differentiation, the basics of differentiation should be clear. Otherwise, now there will be slight problem, and I know that I have taught you differentiation, and in physics also you have learned basics of differentiation, isn't it? Yes. Vaishnav is asking chapter weightage. Chapter weightage. Differentiation already done in one shot only. Okay, do not worry about it. Yes. Hi Bhagya, good evening. So yes, what I was talking about is weightage, right? So if you go and check now, from indefinite integration, hardly one question is asked in JEE main. But so you must be thinking, ma'am, so we should skip this chapter. This is a medium weightage or even low weightage chapter. Yes, but you know what? If you skip this chapter, then the upcoming 2 highest weighted chapter, you automatically will be skipped. Okay. So understand, indefinite integration you have to study so that you will be able to solve definite and differential equation. Okay. So those 2 chapters constitute 4 questions in JEE Main plus indefinite integration 1 chapter. So whole integral calculus, if I see as a whole integral calculus, that means 5 questions on your plate. 4 to 5 questions. Okay. All right. Chalo, let's start. Let's start quickly. Let's start. Yes, I am also excited for today's session. Chalo, let's start. Okay. So integration. See, we have already studied differentiation, and I told you also, some people say, ma'am, start integration before differentiation only. But you know what? Indefinite integration, I cannot start before differentiation. So first and foremost thing, or the prerequisite is nothing but differentiation. So at least the basic formula of differentiation and basic techniques of differentiation should be absolutely clear. Okay. All right. Chalo. So as the definition says, f and g are continuous function of x such that g dash x is f. That means derivative of g of x is nothing but f of x. That is what is given. Now integration is the reverse process of differentiation, which is also called as antiderivative. Anti means opposite or reverse. Okay. And also known as primitive of. Please understand, in some, what is happening in G bond? All right, I am back. There was some glitch with the internet. Internet is back now. So yes, what I was telling you is, in short, that the derivative of g of x is fx. The derivative of g of x is fx. So the integration of fx will be g of x. That's it. Okay, because see, integration is the reverse process of differentiation that you have to keep in mind. So if I say that derivative of sine x, can you tell me what is the derivative of sine x, ma'am? Cos x. So simply integration of cos x will be what? Ma'am, sine x. Okay, plus c. Now let's understand everything. Everything is normal now. Like, am I visible now? Just give me a big thumbs up. Okay. So over here, understand, fx, integration of fx over here is nothing but gx. Okay. And in indefinite integration, we have to apply integration constant as well. Okay. Understand. Derivative means breaking. Integration means summing up. Here C constant is just a little bit adjustment. Suppose you are adding. Suppose I tell you that add 1,000 plus 2 lakh something. 2 lakh. 2 lakh plus 5 lakh plus 1 CR. Okay, 2 lakh plus and 5 lakh plus. You'll be like, okay, 1 CR. These will be 7 lakhs, 7 lakhs and 1,000 rupees. So 1 CR, 7 lakhs and something. 1 CR, 7 lakhs plus. This is how you're going to answer me, approximately. So plus. So plus C means there is some adjustment, okay, over here. So understand, whenever we are adding, why there is a lag? Huh? Oops, what is happening? Why is this happening? Okay, so here understand. First of all, let's understand the terminologies as well. Why? Because in JEE Main, sometimes they will directly ask, 99% so they will ask find the integration of. But you know what? Sometimes in like 3 to 4 years, once in 3 years, they can ask that find the antiderivative of some function. Find the primitive of some function. Okay, so you should be aware. Now whatever you are integrating is known as integrand with respect to which variable you are integrating right now? With respect to x. It is variable of integration and c is constant of integration. Okay. Now some basic formulas we are going to study. Basic formulas of integration. Integration of x power n will be what? X power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So suppose somebody will ask you what is the integration of x cube. Formula apply. Okay, it is going to give you x power 4 upon 4 plus c. Okay, just increase one power and divide by the same value. So x cube, it will be x power 4 plus upon 4. Okay, I told you already e power x. E power x is what? Sigma bro. Okay, sigma batch, sigma bro. Okay, so e power x over here is something, if you differentiate, you're going to get the same value. If you integrate also, you're going to get the same value. Now, one more thing, I don't know how many of you have noticed that x power n integration, this formula is valid only if n is not equals to minus 1. What happens when n is minus 1? Tell me. When n becomes minus 1, it is going to become 1 by x. So, integration of 1 by x, this formula is not valid. Integration of 1 by x is nothing but log of mod x. Okay, this is how it is. Now, one more thing. Tell me, what is the derivative of a power x? So, ma'am, derivative of a power x is equals to a power x log of a. Okay, now what is the integration of? So, integration of a power x log a will be what? Ma'am, a power x plus c. Okay, plus c will adjust. Now, if somebody asks you, no, but what is the integration of a power x? So, this log a you have to shift towards the right hand side, and this is how you are going to be answering. Yes? Similarly, I told you that derivative of sin x is cos x. So, integration of cos x will be sin x. Now, derivative of cos x is minus sin x. Derivative of cos x is minus sin x. So, integration of sin x would be minus cos x. Minus sign got adjusted. Clear hai kya? All these formulas are clear. All these formulas are nothing but if you remember the derivative, the reverse you will be able to understand. Now tell me, what is the derivative of tan x? Ma'am, derivative of tan x is sec square x. Integration of sec square x will be tan x. Now tell me, derivative of cot x is, I told you while teaching differentiation, cot x, So ma'am, derivative of cot x is minus cos x square x. So now integration of cos x square will be minus cot x. Okay. Derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. So integration of sec x tan x is sec x. Okay. And again, derivative of cosec x, co is there, co. So derivative of cosec x is what? Minus cosec x cot x. So integration will be minus cosec x. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is, we are going to do a couple of problems back to back. Okay. Back to back problems we are going to do. Okay. Let's do it. Yes. So mini problems, na, concept building, confidence boosting problems. So you have to solve it with me. The very first problem you are seeing is 2 power x multiply e power x dx. And I know that a power x, formula you know, integration of a power x dx is a power x upon log of a plus c. Here a could be any constant. Okay. So can I just write 2e power x dx? So this 2e is what? A only, constant. Integration direct formula, if you apply, it is going to be 2e power x upon log of 2e plus c. Easy peasy till now. But you need to solve it with me. Otherwise, what will happen? 2-3 questions you will be able to understand. Gradually, you will be like, what is happening? Only if you are going to solve it with your pen in your notebook, then only you will be able to catch up. Chalo, next question. 1 minus tan square whole upon 1 plus tan square. Okay. Now, don't you think that this is nothing but, understand, this is nothing but the formula of cos 2x. Cos 2x. Think about antiderivative. Think about antiderivative. So, ma'am, first of all, okay. Ma'am, derivative of sine 2x. Let's differentiate times sine 2x. So, ma'am, derivative of sine 2x is what? Cos 2x. And ma'am, chain rule, 2 will also get multiplied. Yes or no? Do not think about substitution. I have not told you anything. I have just told you antiderivative. So we are thinking that what will I differentiate so that I get cos 2x. So understand, now this 2 over here, you can see the 2. This 2 I am going to delete from here and divide. So understand, sine 2x by 2, if you are going to differentiate this, you are going to get cos 2x. So that means, what does that mean? That integration of cos 2x dx, reverse process now, is 1 by 2 sine 2x plus c, do not forget. Final answer is what? Half sine 2x plus c. Okay? Yes? Chalo, next question ready? Next question. In the next question, I think we should simplify the expression first. What do you think? Let's simplify the expression. So. Okay. So I think that from the new denominator, let's take something common. I think root x I can take common from here. And inside the bracket, it will be x. Now, if x is there, you have taken root x common. Root x will be remaining plus 1. Root x plus 1, let's keep it as it is. And this over here, oops, x square minus root x. Again, if I take root x common, so what will happen? It is going to be x root x minus 1. Root x is getting cancelled out. Okay. All right. Now what is this? Integration dx. Root x plus was 1. I am going to keep it as it is. See, before integration now you have to simplify it. Simplify this. Can you see this is x power, see x power 1 and x power half. Correct or not? Which is x power 3 by 2. Also can be written down as root x cube. So this right here is root x cube minus 1 cube whole upon x plus root x plus 1. A cube minus b cube, anybody? A cube minus b cube. So root x plus 1 keeping as it is. A cube minus b cube. Question not visible? Question not visible? Shall I increase brightness a bit? Is it visible now? Okay. A cube minus b cube, ma'am. A minus b and a square plus ab plus b square. A square, so root x square plus ab product and plus b square. Can you see that x plus root x plus 1 integration is there, dx is there. This over here is getting cancelled out with this root x plus 1, root x minus 1 is only thing which is left out, which is nothing. A plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square. It's x minus 1 dx. Okay. Now x minus 1. You know what? While integration, see the way we used to differentiate x plus 1. So we used to differentiate x, then we used to differentiate 1. Okay. Like that only we will integrate like this. This is integration of x dx minus integration of 1 dx. What is integration of x? Anybody? So ma'am, it is going to be just add one power. Remember x power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So x square upon 2 minus integration of 1. What is 1? X power 0. So x power 0 plus 1 upon 0 plus 1. So x power 1 upon 1 plus c. So this is going to give you x square by 2 minus x plus c as the final answer. Tell me, is it difficult? Is it easy? Give me thumbs up so that I can move on to the next problem. Okay. Chalo. Now what is this question? This question looks like, ma'am, is it, oh, algebra and trigonometry together. Algebra and trigonometry together. X square plus sine square x. Sec square x whole upon 1 plus x square. Okay. See, right now algebra and trigonometry together, it will be very difficult. So we need to separate algebra and trigonometry. That's the first thing we need to do. Let's separate the algebra and trigonometry, okay? So what we are going to do is x square. Sine square x, can I convert this? Plus 1 minus cos square x. This is x square plus 1 into sec square x dx. Okay? X square plus 1 upon x square plus 1. So x square plus 1 upon x square plus 1. It is going to be just 1. Minus. This is what? Cos square x upon 1 plus x square. Correct? And outside this we have sec square x dx. See, understand. Integration will be the last step. In my mind, just observe. I am integrating in the last as much as possible. I am first focusing on simplification. Now this is what? Sec square x minus, multiplies, cos into sec 1. So 1 upon, can you see how beautifully algebra and trigonometry got separated? Integration of sec square x is what? Tell me. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. Integration of sec square x is tan x minus. I don't know, but how many of you remember? Okay, maybe I didn't tell you. No, I did tell you. Remember, I told you that derivative of tan inverse x, although I am going to give you formulas also. One more time, don't worry about it. But derivative of tan inverse x, can anybody remember? 1 upon 1 plus x square. So, integration of 1 upon 1 plus x square will be what? Tan inverse x. Do not panic if you do not know this, because we are going to focus on trigonometric integration also, in ITF, in integration of ITF also. Right now, just remember it. Okay? Yes? Clear? Explain 3-step. Okay. The very first step was, see, sine square x, I noticed now. So I was like, this 1 plus x square. 1 plus x square. Can I get 1 plus x square in the numerator? That's what my concern was. If I get 1 plus x square in the numerator, then what can happen? I can separate and 1 plus x square can get cancelled out. That's why I thought that, okay, yes, I can get very easily. Sine square x is nothing but 1 minus cos square x, and in such a way, I will get x square plus 1. Okay. So now what we need to do is, we need to separate x square plus 1 upon x square plus 1. Okay. It will become what? 1. Then cos square x upon x square plus 1 as it is, and sec square x is already outside. Now I have just multiplied it. Sec square x into 1 and sec and cos will become, product will become 1. So only this 1 plus x square will be left out. Done. Yes, Vidul? Clear? Okay. Chalo. Now I want you to do some questions. Okay. Let's see how many of you can do this question. Hint is already written. Okay, so 1 upon x root x power minus 1, x power minus half, integration dx. So that means x power minus 3 by 2 overall. Okay, so x power minus 3 by 2 plus 1 upon minus 3 by 2 plus 1 as per this formula. Now just solve this. Minus 3 by 2 plus 1. So this is x power minus half upon minus half plus c. So this is minus of 2 by root x plus c. Yes, absolutely. Clear? I think somebody is missing negative sign. Who is missing negative sign? Vidul, what happened? What happened? Chalo. Next question. Quickly now do it. cos square x by 2 minus sin square x by 2. Okay, so that is a direct formula. This is actually integration of cos x. And this is the direct formula. Now the answer will be sin x plus c. Do not get confused. Sometimes what happens now, we mix up things. We think that, okay, derivative of cos x is minus sin x. We get confused because derivative integration. Two things are there now. Okay, chalo. So right till now what we have done is we have realized that how just by a couple of formulas and just by knowing the definition, the antiderivative, we can actually find the integration. Okay, this is something which are basics, and these basics, like, this is a common sense. Sometimes we are going to, in this whole lecture, we are going to learn a lot of techniques for integration, like substitution, by parts, partial fraction, putter, miscellaneous, so many techniques we are going to learn. But make sure that you do not forget the basics. Sometimes what happens is we learn so many techniques, we see a question and we feel like how to do this question, by substitution, by parts, by this, by that, and eventually some questions are very simple, and in between some questions also this thing may be utilized, that okay, I want to know integration of this particular part. So I know the definition, integration is antiderivative. So if derivative of that I know, the integration of reverse I can know. Okay. So now today's session, overall we are going to go like this. The indefinite integration, basic, like the flow of indefinite integration will be like this: substitution, by parts, partial fraction, and then miscellaneous problems. Okay. Today we are going to target substitution. Okay, and substitution method is something which you're going to absolutely enjoy. Okay, so yes, what is substitution? Let's understand. Substitution means that suppose you need to integrate a function like this. Okay, f of g of x dot g dash x. So what you will do is you will put g of x is equals to t. Substitution, putting t is substitution. The moment you put g of x is equals to t, what will you do? You will differentiate both the sides like this. So g dash x dx will become dt. So g dash x dx will become dt, and this is f of t. Can you see this whole integration converted with respect to t? Now you can easily integrate f of t. Obviously, we are going to learn by the basic example over here. Can you see this type of question? Okay. So obviously the internal, this is a very standard function. I mean, see, the very obvious choice, the very first thing in human brain in a JEE aspirant will be, can I do this question by substitution? If you're not able to do it by substitution, then you will think about, okay, by parts, partial fraction, whatever. Okay, very first thought will be substitution. Now, what to substitute? That's the question. But you know what? It is so obvious. There are very few functions. You tell me now. Which thing should be substituted as t? Obviously, log x. Put log x is equals to t. Now, differentiate. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Dx is equals to dt. So, dx upon x is gone. Dx upon x is gone. So this is cos of log x is already t and dt. Integration of cos t. You know that. Ma'am, integration of cos is sin t plus t. But you know what? Never leave your answer in terms of t. Because t is your variable. T is not your question given variable. Your assumed variable. So sine of log of x plus c will be your answer. Are you getting it? Are you understanding it? If yes, then we can move forward and solve a couple of questions on substitution. Ready? Ready for substitution? Chalo. Quickly, huh? Fastest fingers first we need to do. Chalo. X cube dx upon 1 plus x power 8. Ooh. Twist. Little twist is there. Little twist is there. Write the substitution. Write the substitution. See, understand now. What should you substitute so that on differentiation, your remaining thing with dx should get created. Understand, in previous question, we put log x is equals to t, and that's why what happened was 1 by x dx was automatically created. Okay. Now Gokul Raj is saying, ma'am, put x square is equals to t. Let's see. See, first suggestion is Gokul. Gokul is saying x square is equals to t. What will happen? 2x dx will become dt. So, you know what? I mean, can be done, but you know what? Not very appropriate. You will need one more iteration for that. Okay, not absolutely wrong, but I won't say this is absolutely on point. So, this is incorrect. Now, the second suggestion Muskan is giving, that ma'am, put x power 4 is equals to t. See, you have to hit and trial. Hit and try. Automatically your brain will get connected. Okay, this is working for me or not. 4x cube dx is equals to dt. Absolutely. You should go for it, because you know what? This x cube dx is getting created now, overall, complete. Okay. So this is going to be integration. X cube dx will be what? Dt upon 4, and this is 1 plus x power 8. X power 8 will be t square. Remember, I just told you about the integration of this tan inverse x, tan inverse t. So 1 upon 4 tan inverse t plus c, and t eventually will be replaced by what? X power 4. Okay, getting it now? Okay. So see, Gokul, there is nothing wrong, and other people who are trying also. See, just put and understand that what exactly you are going to get over here. Okay, keep it aside. That okay. Can I do a little bit better? Think about something else. This worked, so discard this. If that will not work, what should you do? You can stick to the previous thing. So you have to hit and try. Okay, your copy should look like that. Yes, you are solving integration, you are thinking, you are discarding, you are rethinking, you are accepting, like that. This is the whole process. Okay, yes, do not hesitate in doing wrong also. 1, 2 substitution, wrong substitution will be fine, no worry. Now log of x plus square root of 1 plus x square. What should you put? T. What should you put? T. This is interesting question. See, if you're going to put this as t, it is so obvious that you cannot get this after differentiating this. See, Vidul, yes, Vidul is saying that ma'am, put this as t. Okay, there are only two choices. See, I don't have much choices over here, either this or this. But if you do this, what will happen? 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square, 2x is equals dx is equals to dt. I don't think so it is helping me. Are you, like, other things should absolutely be gone like that. So I mean, what are you going to do? Log of x plus t. See, it is not working, no? It is not working. X, t mixture. Okay? So wrong approach. Why? Because the log, inside the log, there right now, if you do that now, what will happen inside the log? This will be t, this will be t, fine. But what about this x? Your expression should be completely in terms of t. Then only it will make sense, otherwise not. So I think this is a wrong approach. Okay. Now next, what should you do? I think the next obvious choice will be that take log of x plus root 1 plus x square is equals to t. Now differentiate. What will you get? If you differentiate, what are you going to get? Okay, let's see. 1 upon x plus square root 1 plus x square. Okay. Multiply, chain rule. Now inside function will be differentiated. So x will be differentiated. It will be 1 plus 1 upon 2 root 1 plus x square, and here you have to multiply it with 2x. Chain rule, na? Dx is equals to dt. Okay. 2 cancel. 2 cancel. Okay. So it is 1 upon x plus square root 1 plus x square. What about this? If you take LCM, 2 anyway cancel. It is going to be square root 1 plus x square plus x is already there, and in the denominator already it was present. Okay. Dx dt. I can clearly see that this is going to get cancelled out. So 1 upon square root. Can you see? This thing is only left out. This will be replaced by dt. And log this is t. Can you see how simple the integration became? I mean, the main steps. Can you see the main steps? Main step is two-step process. Side processes, when side character becomes main character. है ना? Right? So now t square by 2 plus c. And what is t square? T square means log. So it is log of square x plus square root 1 plus x square. 1 by 2 is also there, plus c. This is the final answer. Have a look, let me know. Clear? Any doubt? You can ask me. Yes, this square, no, it is on log. So if you don't want to apply the square over here, then what you can do is you can apply the square on here. But please do not apply the square on this thing. Square is not over here. Yes. Okie dokie. Next question. Tell me. So we are actually, what are we doing? We are learning what to put T. What to put T. We are learning. And what not to put T. How to put T. Okay. How to substitute basically. Okay. So Vidul has given the answer. Put x cube is equals to T. Anybody else? Put x cube is equals to T. Yes, this is correct. This is not wrong. Okay. So you do it. Yes. Now Zisha is saying, I think so many of you are saying x cube, but Zisha is saying, Zisha, slightly better. Okay, slightly better. In this, what Zisha is telling you now, tan inverse x cube if you put T, then what will happen? Only one substitution will be there. But if you put x cube is equals to T, what will happen? Then again you have to go with like double substitution. Okay. So see, tan inverse, I will show you. See here. If you put x cube is equals to T, that is also not absolutely wrong. I mean, the only thing is that it will take a little more steps. That's it. Okay. Easy only. So ma'am, 3x square dx is equals to dt. So let's do it. Integration will be what? X square dx. X square dx will become what? Dt upon 3. Okay, now tan inverse T, because see, tan inverse T whole upon 1 plus T square. Now one more time, you have to put what? Tan inverse T is equals to A. So 1 upon 1 plus A T square will become what? Dt will become dA. Okay. So now this will become dA. Okay. So finally it will be dA. So 1 by 3 A dA. It is going to give you what? A square by 2. So A square by 6 plus C. And then eventually you put, what is A tan inverse T? What is T? Eventually you can do. Okay. Now what will happen if you directly put x tan inverse x cube is equals to T. Okay, so what will happen? Tan inverse, ma'am, derivative of tan inverse will be 1 upon 1 plus x square. So this is x power 6. And then chain rule. Chain rule. Derivative of x cube will be what? 3x square. Dx is equals to dt. Okay, this 3 will go here. So understand now x square dx and this, all 3 will be gone. All 3 will be what? Dt by 3. So this is dt upon 3 tan inverse x cube this. Okay. So this is t square by 6 plus c. Finally the answer will be what? Tan inverse x cube whole square upon 6 plus c. Got it? Yes? Shall I give you the next question? Next question ready? Next question ready? Ready? Okay. Again, now dual substitution. Okay. So think about that. Okay, what can I put? The very first choice will be what? Root x. Root x is equals to t. Yes, but root x may double substitution will be required. I want you to think now with root x what should you put? The overall function. Yes, Gokul is saying tan root x. Yes, tan root x. Put tan root x is equals to t. If you put tan root x is equals to t, derivative of tan x is what? Sec square x. Sec square root x. Now, chain rule. Chain rule. Derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. Dx is equals to dt. Understand now. Sec square root x upon root x into dx will become 2 dt. And this is what? T. So 2t dt integration. So this is what? T square by 2 cancel. So eventually t square plus c. What is t? So tan square root x plus c, everybody. Gokul, why are you saying tan inverse t? Inverse is not required over here. Anyway, moving on to the next problem. Are you ready to tell me what to put t? What to put t? Okay. So Vidhul is saying tan inverse x ko you can put t. Let's see what happens. So 1 upon 1 plus x square dx is equals to dt. So see, this is gone. This has become dt. This is cosec t. Integration of cosec is what? Integration of cosec minus integration of cosec x is what? That I have not taught you. No, I didn't teach you. So leave it here only. Keep it till here. Okay, chalo. Next question. Integration of cos 2x upon sin x. Okay. First of all, simplify. See, cos 2x is 2x. Sin x is single x. So why don't we convert this? So cos 2x is what? In terms of sine, let's do. In terms of sine, it is 1 minus 2 sine square x upon sine x dx. Okay. So integration of again cosec x, cos square x. Okay, I think these two questions now, I think not, we can't do it right now because we don't know the integration. We'll do it later. Okay. Let's talk about the next question. Chalo. Now let's do some MCQs. Let's do some MCQs. ln x whole square by x dx. Substitution. What are you going to put? Vidul is saying B, Gokul is saying B. Okay, let's see. So log x you need to put as t. Okay. So 1 by x dx is dt. Dx by x is dt. Integration of t square dt. T cube by 3 plus c. Right? So log of x whole cube by 3 plus c. Option B. Okay. Yes, ready for the next question? Chalo. Next. What will you put? Tell me. X power 4 is equals to t. 4x cube dx is equals to dt. X cube dx is equals to dt upon 4. Okay. So x cube dx is equals to dt upon 4. So sine t dt upon 4. Integration of sine is minus cos. So minus cos t. T is x power 4 by 4 plus c. Option B. Again? Yes? Chalo. Next. Okay. Now, some formulas we need to remember and we are going to prove also. Integration of tan x. Now remember it. Integration of tan x is log of mod of sec x. ln sec x. Mod you will remember. Integration of tan is what? Log sec x. How? First of all, just convert it into sine and cos. Now put cos x is equals to t. Cos x is equals to t. So minus sine x dx is going to be dt. Sine x dx is going to be minus dt upon t. Now tell me, integration of 1 by t. Integration of 1 by t. Remember the formula, 1 by x integration is log x. So minus log of t plus c mod t. Okay. So now minus sign, remember the property of log, minus sign will go in the power of t. So it is going to be log of 1 by mod t plus c. Here t is cos x. So log of 1 by cos sec x plus t plus c. Okay. In similar manner, this is your DIY homework. Prove integration of cot x. Now, integration of cot x. Now remember, see how to remember, I'll tell you. Tan x, no? So sine by cos. Okay. So cos, log of reciprocal of cos. Log of reciprocal of denominator. Here, cos by sine. Okay. Denominator is the key. Cot is what? Cos by sine. So log of denominator directly. Here, log of reciprocal of denominator. Log of just denominator. Okay. Yes. Now this question. Integration of sec x. Now this is important for your CBSE also. Sometimes they give you as a proof. Very important. Integration of sec x. Okay. Why this is important? Because in here, this is not a direct question. In fact, you have to multiply. You have to multiply and divide by sec x plus tan x. Multiply and divide by sec x plus tan x. Sec x plus tan x. Because right now in the original state, so you can't integrate it. You can't put anything t. You will not get it, even if you're going to try. Okay. Multiply sec square x plus sec x tan x whole upon sec x plus tan x dx integration. Now put sec x plus tan x as t. Sec x plus tan x, let's put as t. Now differentiate. Ma'am, derivative of sec x. Derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. Dx is equals to dt. Can you see the numerator part is becoming dt? and denominator is becoming just t. So this is going to be log of mod of t. What is t? What is t? Sec x plus tan x plus c. Okie dokie. Yes. And this sec x plus tan x also can be written down as 1 plus sin x upon cos x. Okay. 1 plus sin x is nothing but cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 upon cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. Directly I can write 1 minus tan x by 2 whole upon 1 plus tan x by 2. Solve it. You know trigonometry, right? 1 minus tan x by 2 whole upon 1 plus tan x by 2. And this whole thing, do you remember? Tan pi by 4 plus x by 2. Okay. Now you know what? In similar manner, this is again DIY homework. Cosec x. You need to multiply cosec x minus cot x in the numerator and denominator. Denominator put it as t, just like this. We did this now. Same. Just multiply cosec x minus cot x in numerator and denominator. Again, same thing will be happening. So just remember these two formulas. This and this also, this and this also. Now you will be wondering that, ma'am, how to remember so many formulas? Yes, there are so many formulas. Number one, how to remember, understand, learn, read the proof, but then practice. And we are going to do that. Okay, the moment you start applying things, things will start falling into the place. Okay, now some basic rules of integration. I don't know whether I need to tell you or not. But while differentiating also we use the similar rules, that if at all any constant is there, the constant will come out and just integrate fx. If at all there are 2-3 functions sum, we have already used this rule, applied this rule. 2 functions are in sum or different, just integrate it separately. That's it. Okay. So just these 2 questions I want all of you to do with me, obviously. So integration of this, it will be integration of 4 x power 5 plus integration of root x. Dx is already there in both. Okay. If you do forget to apply dx individually, your marks will get deducted. But obviously in JEE Main, no marks deduction if you do not apply. But in CBSE, in board examination, it can happen. So just power add and this. Root x. So this is going to be x power half plus 1 upon plus 1. X power 3 by 2. And here 3 by 2, 3, and this is 2, plus c. And this is also 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 you can take common, just to simplify, x power 6 plus x power 3 by 2 plus c. Okay? Yes? Next question. 2 by 5 power x. Remember a power x. Remember the formula a power x. First of all, separate out the integration a power x. So, ma'am, integration is 2 by 5 power x upon ln 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5 power x upon ln 3 by 5 plus c. Okay. Now one MCQ, I will give it to you. Solve it. And will be sometimes, you know what, options also tells you a lot of things. That okay, option is ln mod tan. Okay. Try. So see, cos x plus root 3 sin x. This expression only. Trigonometry, if I taught you, you need to divide and multiply by square root of a square plus b square. Do you remember? Basically, you need to multiply and divide by 2. So 2 will remain outside and 1 by 2 and root 3 by 2. So this is 2. Now this 1 by 2, this 1 by 2 will become what? Cos or sine? What do we want? Cos or sine? Cos 60 degrees. So cos 60 degrees cos pi by 3. Not really. We want sine 30 degree. Yes, better. Sine pi by 6. Okay, and this is cos pi by 6. Correct or not? So sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. So this is what? Sine pi by 6 plus pi by 6 plus x. Okay. Basically, this is nothing but dx upon 2, and this is sine in the denominator. In the numerator, it will become what? Cosec. Oops. I still did not. Hey, we just actually, so this is cosec and x plus pi by 6. Correct or not? Dx. And we just saw, can you see, if I go back, integration of cosec x, we just saw. ln directly this formula, ln mod tan x by 2. ln mod tan x by 2. Integration of cos is nothing but ln. So 1 by 2 is there. ln mod of tan x by 2. Here x is this whole thing. So divide by 2. Tan x by 2. Here x is this whole thing. So x by 2 plus pi by 12 plus c. Can you see? Which answer is matching? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Option A? Yes. C is wrong because half is not there. D is also wrong. Minus sign, so B is rejected. Only A option is absolutely correct. Okay, yes. Slightly it is tricky. It is tricky. That is why we will need a lot of practice in indefinite integration. But do not worry. You know what? What you can do is now, if you want to really master indefinite integration, let me tell you what to do. You learn the lecture, complete lecture, okay? Now there will be 3 to 4 questions, I am very sure, that will not strike in your head initially. I told you, now you understood it, but striking was difficult for you. So make sure that you do that question, 3 to 4 questions, you do that after the session, and trust me, it is not going to take more than 10 minutes. Okay? All right, so make sure that you. Okay, so now after this question, what we are going to do is we are going to learn a different format. So you can already see on your screen that we are going to target the format which is integral of function of ax plus b. Yes, yes, everybody getting it? So see, what is the procedure in that? I will give you a trick also, but let's first learn the procedure. Okay, so you need to integrate integration of f of ax plus b with respect to dx. Here ax plus b I'll put as t, differentiating both the sides. So a dx is equals to dt. So now replace this dx will be replaced by what? So dx will be replaced by dt upon a. So integration of f of t dt upon a. So basically you have to divide by a and just do the normal integration. Okay, okay, suppose I'll give you an example also. Example, suppose you have to integrate 3x plus 2 power 5, okay, with respect to dx. Again, you will follow the process. Okay, let's follow the process. Okay, so process says that put 3x plus 2 is equals to t. So 3 dx is equals to dt. So now your integration will become what? Tell me. So ma'am, 3x plus 2 is t. So t power 5 dx will be what? dt by 3. Integral. Correct? Now t power 5. Okay. T power 5. T power 5 will be what? T power 6 upon 6 into 3 plus c. And just put the value of t. So it will become what? 3x plus 2 power 6 upon 18. Everybody getting it? Now the trick will be, do not do this process. Just directly think about this. That x power 5 integration will be what, ma'am? X power 6 by 6. Yes or no? So it is again same thing. 3x plus 2 power 6 upon 6 plus c. But you know what? Have you studied that chain rule in differentiation? We need to actually differentiate the internal function in that differentiation. But here we are doing integration, which is the reverse process of differentiation. So what we need to do is we are going to do similar like chain rule, but in the denominator. 3x plus 2 will be differentiated, but in the denominator. So can you see this is the answer? Okay. Yes. So let me tell you, see, there are some format that are exactly similar to what we have studied in the first slide today. First slide, what was first slide? X power n. So x power n integration is what? X power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Same. Ax plus b power n. So power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. But do not forget to divide by a. Basically, this division by a is what? Division by a is nothing but differentiating ax plus b in the denominator. Similar like chain rule, but in division. Okay, Anjali? Yes? Getting it? Okay, same. E power ax plus b. Now you know that basic integration e power ex ka will be e power x only. But Now e power ax plus b, same, but you just have to divide by derivative of ax plus b. Okay, 1 upon ax plus b. So remember, 1 by x integration is log of mod x. So your log of mod x divided by 1 by x. Now same thing. Can you see same thing? So all the formulas, these are nothing new. No new formulas. Just the pattern is different. So cos, integration of cos is what? Sine, just divide by a. Integration of sine is what? Minus cos, divide by a. Exactly ditto, same. Okay, same format. Cosec x integration is minus cosec x, but divide by a. Okay, and so on. Okay, we'll solve a couple of questions, then only maybe you will be able to understand it. Okay, let's see this question now. Very good question. 2 power 3x plus 4. Okay, so now understand, what is the integration of a power x? Can anybody tell me? I just told you. So ma'am, a power x upon ln a. So here also 2 power 3x plus 4 upon ln 2. But now 3x plus 4 will be differentiated in the denominator, so it will become 3 minus. Now tan, integration of tan is what, ma'am? Integration of tan is log of mod of sec x by 4. Okay, upon 1 by 4 plus c. This 1 by 4 will go and it will become 4. Okay, so can you see this is what? 2 power 3x plus 4. Can you see exactly same? Easy, right? Now let me tell you, so many students know this fact that yes, chain rule with a different way. Basically, we need to differentiate in denominator. But when it comes to JEE main actual paper, students called me up. I asked them that why maths paper was not that difficult. Maths paper was easy only. What did you do? So they were like, ma'am, what we did was we just forgot to divide by 3. So these kind of silly mistakes, so many even topper students. Why? Because there is a performance pressure, and also there are a couple of things like we forget. When we learn so many things, we forget the basics. So I am telling you the common mistakes of students so that you keep in mind. Do not forget it. Okay, chalo. Now integration of sine square x. How to integrate? I don't know sine square x, but I can use a gold formula. Sine square x is nothing but 1 minus cos 2x upon 2 with respect to dx. Now integration of 1 by 2 is what? X by 2 minus integration of cos is what? Sine. But you know what? This 2x, so you need to, 2 is already there, but you need to now divide differentiation of 2x. So that's why it is 4. So can you see this is the final answer? Yes, everybody? Getting it? Okie dokie. Chalo. Now cos cube x. Again, we don't know the integration of cos cube x. In fact, we don't even know the formula for it. But do you have any formula which converts cos cube x? Yes. So basically, you have a formula of cos 3x. Cos 3x is nothing but 3 cos x, 4 cos cube x minus 3 cos x. What do you want? You want cos cube x. So your cos cube x will be what? Tell me. Cos 3x plus 3 cos x upon 4. Integrate with respect to dx. Integrate with respect to dx. Okay? Yes? Alrighty? Everybody getting it? Now cos. Integration of cos is what, ma'am? Sine. So sine but 3x. So 3 will be differentiated in the denominator. So 4 was already there. 4 into 3 plus. Now this is 3. Integration of cos is sine. 4 was already there plus c. This is your final answer. Okie dokie, getting it? Getting the drill of integration, getting the feel of integration? Do let me know. Okay, yes, everybody? Okie dokie. Chalo, next question on your screen. Very good question. Whenever product of cos and sine comes together, always remember trigonometric formula. 2 sine A cos B, 2 cos A sine B. Right now, this is what? Cos and sine. I am going to multiply 2 by 2 so that I can apply 2 cos A sine B. What is the formula of 2 cos A sine B, everybody? 2 cos A sine B is nothing but sine A plus B. So sine 4x minus sine A minus B. X minus 3x is minus 2x. So minus sign will come out. It is plus 2x. 1 by 2 is already out, and this is how it is. Integration. Now integrate 1 by 2. Integration of sine is minus cos 4x upon 4 minus sine 2x upon 2 plus c. Can you see this? Can you see? All right. Everybody getting it? Yes? Okie dokie. Now another question on your screen, and you know what? By the way, this question, similar type of question was asked in JEE Main 2025, but it was just with the definite integration. Basically, in definite integration, what happens? The last step is about limits, putting the values. So it was similar to indefinite integration, is just that the limits were 0 to 1. So that we will see that question in definite integration. But you know what? The similar type of question, the core concept is from indefinite integration only. Okay, so similar type of question was asked in JEE in 2025 also. What is this question? Let's see. So ma'am, 1 upon square root. Okay. So can you see everything is in denominator? You need to rationalize it. You need to create this in integrable form. Okay, so let's rationalize it. So ma'am, root 2x plus 3 plus root 2x plus 2 whole upon root 2x plus 3 minus root 2x plus 2. So a plus b and a minus b. A plus b and a minus b. A square. So 2x plus 3. It is going to be what? 2x plus 3 a square minus b square. Now, if you realize this 2x gone, 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1. Denominator is 1, my dear students, and the numerator is what? 2x plus 3 power half plus 2x plus 2 power half. This was the same question. Now integrate. So if you integrate 2x plus 3 power half, the integration will be what? 2x plus 3 power half. So half plus 1 is 3 by 2, and here also 3 by 2. And you know what? This is the same question where students called me up and told me that, ma'am, this is what we have done, but we forgot to divide by the derivative of this. So there is a 2. Please do not forget this 2 while integrating. Okay? Plus 2x plus 2 power 3 by 2. This is again 3 by 2, but now you have to differentiate. Do not forget this 2. So now 2 gone. So your answer will be plus c. So your answer, can you see? Just 3 will be remaining. Okie dokie. Yes. Will you keep that in mind? Because these are the small errors, silly mistakes, which are going to make you away, make you stay away, keep you away from 99 percentile. Nothing else. JEE is all about avoiding silly mistakes. Okay. Alrighty. Chalo. Next question. Ready for the next question? Yes. Ma'am, can I crack JEE if I start now? Crack. What do you mean by crack? Cracking means getting into IIT Bombay. Cracking also means that getting just cut off. What's your goal? That depends. How much knowledge do you have right now? How much backlog do you have right now? Plus how much zeal do you have? That actually depends on that. Okay? Yes? Chalo. Now this question, my favorite question, it was a JEE in PYQ, by the way. So integration of this. Now if you look at this whole complete expression, you will be like, ma'am, 1 plus 2 cot x cosec x plus cot x dx. Okay? obviously this expression looks like a huge expression, isn't it? But you know what? If you see, the moment you see square root now, but obvious, we need to create a square inside the square root so that square root and square will get cancelled out and we can eventually integrate it. Otherwise, we won't be able to integrate it. So this question is purely based on your observation skills. Okay. So now integration of square root is there. 1 plus 2 cot x cosec x. I am trying to make this as a perfect square plus, can you see 2 cot square x? Now 2 cot square x I am going to break and I am going to write as 2 cot square x plus cot square x. Why? Because I want to make it a perfect square. Now understand, this is 2ab. 2ab. A plus b whole square I am going to create. So this is 2ab, correct? This is your a square. And you know what? 1 plus cot square x is nothing but cosec square x. So now can you see that over here this is going to be cosec square x, because 1 plus cot square is what? Cosec square plus 2 cot x cosec x. And there is now 1 cot square x is already there. Can you see a perfect square being created over here? Can you see the perfect square? Yes. So this is cosec plus cot. So integration of cosec plus cot, okay, plus c. Everybody? Now integration of cosec x. Can anybody tell me? Integration of cosec x is what? So integration, let me take you back. I have given you the formula. Integration of cosec x is nothing but log of integration of cosec x. Okay, cosec, where are you? Cosec, ln tan x by 2, ln tan x by 2. Okay, and integration of cot x is what? That so I told you now. I told you the trick to remember also. Let me go back. So over here, yes, so it is going to give you what? Okay. Integration of cosec x, ln mod of tan x by 2, plus integration of cot x is what? Ln mod sin x. Okay, now obviously tan x by 2 is half angle, sin x is what? Sin x is full angle. So this sin x I am going to convert, plus c is also there. But see, ln tan x by 2. So ln mod tan x by 2 is what? Sin x by 2 upon cos x by 2. Okay. Now ln a plus ln b is equals to ln a into b. So multiply sin x, correct? Now this sin x will be what? 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. That's it. Mod plus c. Clearly cos x by 2 gone. Okay. And we have ln sin x by 2 whole square. Okay. So this is, see, understand, this 2 is there. ln 2 plus ln sin square x by 2 plus c. This 2 will come out and it will become 2. So log 2 plus c becomes constant again. Okay, so the only thing which is left out is 2 ln sin x by 2. 2 ln sin x by 2 is right here, sitting in option A. Yes? Okie dokie. Alrighty, everybody, getting it? Okay. Chalo, next question ready? How many of you are next question ready? Next question. X cube upon x minus 1. It looks slightly tricky. How will you solve it? It looks slightly tricky, isn't it? How are you going to solve it? Right now, so you can't solve it because this x minus 1 is in denominator, no? So you need to do something, some manipulation. Minus 1 plus 1 will work over here, and this is your x minus 1 integration dx. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to separate x cube minus 1, a cube minus b cube, a minus b. Then we have x square plus x plus 1. Okay, plus 1 whole upon x minus 1, whole upon x minus 1, integration dx dx. X minus 1 cancel, integration of x square is x cube by 3 plus x square by 2 plus x plus ln of mod of x minus 1 plus c. Okay? Yes? Done. Easy question. Easy, but only if you know the manipulation. Otherwise, it will be difficult for you. Okay? Chalo. Let me give you now one question to you. So many questions I have done for you. Now I want all of you to do one question. Okay? All right. So over here, similar question we did it, by the way. Put tan inverse x is equals to t, so that 1 upon 1 plus x square dx will become dt. So now your question will be what? Integration of e power mt, and see, this whole thing will become dt. Yes or no? Now integrate e power mt with respect to t. Here t is the variable. So ma'am, e power mt integration is e power mt upon m, because you need to differentiate this, plus c. So now t, what is t? So ma'am, tan inverse x. So put the value of t over here. So option B again. Easy, not a very difficult question, bro. Not a very difficult question. Okay. Yes. Now the next question. Next question. Think about it. I am going to give you some time to think about it. Okay. So 5 power, this one, x, can be taken as t. This is actually t, right? Now differentiate. Yes, differentiate. So 5 power x is equals to t. So now understand how to differentiate it. Ma'am, hold on. A power x derivative is nothing but a power x upon ln a. And there is chain rule also involved in this. But right now, the derivative of 5 power x will be 5 power x. Can you see? This is the same thing. Upon ln 5. But. Here the x, the variable is x. Here the variable is 5 power x. So 5 power x will be differentiated one more time. Chain rule. So 5 power x derivative will be what? 5 power x derivative to man 5 power x upon log 5. And now derivative of x is dx is equals to dt. Okay. So can you see now? Let's convert this into t. Understand? So 5 power t. Okay. And the value of dx from here, can anybody tell me, ma'am? The value of dx, hold on. So this whole thing, can you see this? Will become log 5 square dt. So log 5 square and dt. Now integrate. Oops. I'm sorry. The derivative is not division. It is actually multiplication, na? ln a. So this ln 5 will not be in denominator. Oops, my bad. ln 5, 2 ln 5 will be in numerator. ln 5 dx d is equals to dt. Yes. So it will be divided by ln 5 in here. Now if you put, now, see, 5 power x dx will be what? ln 5 square will be there. Oops. Why did I do that? Okay, it came. So this is nothing but dt upon ln 5 square. Okay. Yes, let me explain you one more time, because of the division we got confused maybe. See, what did I do? First of all, 5 power x I substituted as t. Now we need to differentiate. Okay. So it is going to be what? Now to differentiate a power x, you need to write a power x into ln of this a. So now you need to differentiate this. So just write it as it is and multiply it with ln 5. But chain rule, 5 power x you need to differentiate again. 5 power x you have to differentiate again, right? So 5 power x if you want to differentiate, so 5 power x and ln 5 will be there. Dx is equals to dt. Now put, now understand this, this and this, three things, 5x, 5x and dx. This whole thing will become what? dt upon ln 5 square, just like this. Now integrate. What is the integration of a power x? Now tell me, ma'am, it is a power x upon ln a. So integration of 5 power t will be 5 power t upon ln 5. And you know what? ln 5 square was already there, no? Plus c. And t will be replaced by what? 5 power x, 5 power x. What is the answer? 555x. Find 555x upon ln 5 cube. Okay. Good question. Very good question. Redo it. Redo it. Okay. Redo it. Chalo. Okay. Now the next question on your screen. Okay. Tan cube 2x sec 2x upon dx. The very first thing, see, even if nothing strikes you, if you look at the question, you'll be like, ma'am, I can't understand anything, where to start. But options are telling you a different story. Options are telling you that there is a plus sign. That means there are two terms. That means some formula you have to apply. The only formula which you can apply is tan square x. So what I'm going to do is tan square 2x I'm going to separate out. And this is tan 2x sec 2x. You have to apply the formula. Tan square x is what? Sec square 2x minus 1. And we have what? Tan 2x sec 2x dx. Okay. So now understand. Sec 2x, if at all you put as t, what will happen? Derivative of sec x is what? Ma'am, derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. But chain rule, because here we are differentiating, so 2 will be there. Okay, so this 2 is there. So this whole thing will be replaced by what? dt upon 2 integration t square minus 1. Finally, what will be answer? T square minus 1. So t cube by 6 minus t by 2 plus c. Here t is nothing but sec. So now your answer would be option C in this particular case. Okay. All righty. Yes. Perfecto. Okay. So last question of the day. Last question of the day. Last question of the day. Okay. So in here, if you put x power 4 plus x is equals to t, what will happen? Ma'am, 4x cube plus 1 dx is equals to dt. Now, slightly tricky question. Understand this. But ma'am, 4x cube plus 1 dx is equals to dt. This is 2x cube minus 1. So, what do you feel? Tell me the feeling. Ma'am, I feel that if at all, in place of numerator, in place of 2x cube minus 1, if it would have been 4x cube plus 1, so I would have integrated it. Right or wrong? Yes, the question would have been very easy. So what you're going to do is, now if you don't have anything, you create that. If you want something, you create that. That's life. And that's the integration also. If you don't have anything, just create it. So ma'am, how to create it? Hold on. So what you're going to do is, you want 4x cube plus 1 now. Yes. So just write 4x cube plus 1. But ma'am, how can we write 4x cube plus 1? But eventually we can't change the expression. It should be 2x cube minus 1. So we need to compensate. What we are going to do is we are going to subtract 2x cube. 4x cube minus 2x cube will become 2x cube. So x cube is done. But ma'am, what about minus 1? Hold on. So this is plus 1. So you need to add 2 over here. Because see, 1, then minus sign will go. 1 minus 2 will become minus 2. Is this fine? Will this work? Yes, the numerator is still not disturbed. If you solve it, you will get the same expression. Now separate out x power 4 plus x. This is x power 4 plus x again. This is dx. This is also dx. Okay. Now for the first part, just put this as t. So this will become what? dt. So dt by t. So dt by t integration minus. What about this? Take 2 common here from this. You need to take x common. So x cube plus 1. And from this, take to the x cube plus 1. Can you see x cube plus 1, x cube plus 1 cancel out? So you have what? 2 is already out now. So this is log of mod of t. What is t? X power 4 plus x minus 2 times log of mod of x. Okay, that's it, plus c. Now this 2 will be here. So this is ln x square. Ln a minus ln b is nothing but ln a by b. Can you see this? What did I do? Okay. Yes. So just x and x cancelled out. So log of x cube plus 1, that's sorry, this was square, no? So square got cancelled. X is already there. So log of x cube plus 1 by x. Where is that? Option C is absolutely correct. That's absolutely good question. Very good question. Okay. Yes. Chalo. So this was the last question of the day. And tomorrow, most probably the session is going to happen at 6. Tomorrow the session is going to be a little bit bigger. Okay. Yes. So tomorrow we'll stretch a bit. And yes, that's how it is. So we are going to start at 6 and it can go up to 9 o'clock. Okay. Yes. All right. Make sure that before you go, you like the session, and after I end the session, drop a comment also. Okay. All right. Chalo.